Hello, guys. Hello. Hello. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. What's happening? You're all welcome to the live broadcast. You are welcome. Thank you for joining. You are all welcome to this live broadcast. Today we have a lot to discuss about, and we have a guest in the house. We have a lot to discuss about, and we have guests in the house. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you for joining. Please, if you are just joining, help me to share the live broadcast. Help me to share our guests coming. We have a lot to discuss about. Good evening for where I am. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on the area you are watching me from. So as you can see on the topic, we have to discuss about insecurity in Nigeria. So our guest will still join. We're waiting for our guest, but before he come up, let me quickly make sure everything is set. So if you have a question to ask, the number to call is there. If you are just joining, please help me to share the live broadcast. So we begin. All right. Okay, let me bring up the link so our guests can come in. You are free to call in, even if I drop the link. If you have your opinion, you can come up. Let me drop the link, please. Thank you for joining. Please, if you are just joining, please type something so I can see if you are there and if you can hear me. I hope you all can hear me. I hope you can hear me. All right. Okay. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm sorry, guys. I have to copy the link so my guests can come in. I have to copy the link. Thank you very much for coming. Okay, that's the link, guys. That is the link. The number to call is there. So as we wait for our guests to pop in, you're all welcome. Please, if you are just coming, don't forget to give this broadcast a thumb up. Also share so people can get to know we are live. So the link is here, is there. If our guest is around, you can join us. So I just dropped the link before our guests come in. If you have any questions, he's always here to answer you. And the number to call is there on the screen. So you can say your own view about insecurity in Nigeria and Governor Obaseki certificate, our great governor. Let's get started, guys. Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. I hope you've shared the broadcast. I'm coming, guys. Let me set everything. All right, let's get started. Oh, my boss is here, DGM TV. You are welcome to the show. Thank you very much for coming. The link is there. We are still waiting for our guests. To come in. So if you have any question, just get your question ready. You know our guest now, as usual, is the person of Shepherds Enoba. I hope I'm not murdering the name. You are all welcome. Thank you very much for joining. DGM TV, thank you very much. You are welcome. Thank you for joining. Please, if you are here, you've not given the broadcast a thumb up, try and do so. And if you have any platform, Facebook, anywhere, you can as well share there, because we have a lot to discuss. Yes, that is the issue we are going to be talking about today. Yes, I'm waiting for our guests to come in. I'm waiting for our guest. He will be here. Omozusi Honest. He said, please, madam, help us to tell Governor Obaseki to bring out his certificate. Don't worry. That's the issue we'll be discussing here today. Just stay tuned. You have the right to ask question, and you have the right to call in. The floor is open, but for now, you don't call in, because our guest will be here very soon, all the way from Nigeria. So we'll be discussing about that. So don't worry, we are going to be discussing. There is no partiality here. We are going to be saying it how it is. You understand? There is no faking here. The number to call is there, but for now, the number is not open. So when we get started, maybe when our guest coming from, at least it will still be here, like, let me say, like 2-3 minutes time, he will soon be here. So we'll discuss about the issue. So if you don't also like the issue, if you don't like how the matter is going on, you can easily say it. I'm coming. I thought I off the line. I'm coming. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry. Just have a call. I thought. Okay, yes, I was somebody called in. I thought maybe the person want to um contribute, but he told me that he said Obaseki is a failure to good people. We don't conclude yet. We can't conclude yet. He just entered tenor. It's not quite long. At least I missed the second tenor. Let's see what he can do. Okay, our guest is here. I'm sorry, our guest is here. All right. Welcome, sir. Thank you very much for joining. I hope every one of us can hear us. You are welcome, sir.
Good evening.
I hope you can hear us. If you are there watching and you can hear, please just type "we can hear." So as we welcome our guests, you are welcome, sir. Thank you very much for coming.
There's no problem. Thank you so much. Good evening.
We can't hear you. Or is it from my side?
It should be from you because I can hear you.
All right. Please, if you can hear, just type. Just type at the comment section that you can hear, so that we can start. we don't have much time. We just have like 30 minutes to stay. I believe 30 minutes will be okay for us to discuss this issue. You are welcome, sir. Good evening, sir. Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, you are welcome, sir. Good evening, sir. So we have people in the house. What happened? We lost the network. We can't lost him, but we lost the network. Nigeria network. Now, so it debut. We can hear you both. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Nigeria network is always like that. Okay, is here again. So you bear with us. Thank you very much. He said we can hear you both. All right, welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
You are looking good. Merry Xmas. Compliment of the season.
I wish you the best, my sister.
Welcome, sir.
All
So
right. Thank you so much.
we have 27 people watching already, and so somebody asked before. He said, "Omozusi honest." He said, he said help us to tell Obaseki to bring out his certificate for Edo people to see. All right. So let's move further. So at least I hope we have something good to discuss about the certificate, and not even that certificate, about the insecurity, most especially, and some other matters arising. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. Please talk to us.
All right. Compliment of the season to everyone out there watching us. And Edo State must move forward. It is our obligation to see to it that we do what we can to help our dear state. We can't just fold our hands. We must be sincere to ourselves. This is not a time to play politics. There's a time we must, employ honesty and sincerity so that we can move forward. We can move forward. There's nothing actually we are dragging for, honestly. So at this point in time, we do not need to lie to ourselves.
Yes.
We need to be frank to ourselves. So I'm not here to play politics. Yes, I know during the time of campaign and election, you know very well I supported His Excellency Governor Obaseki. Even as I stand here, my support still goes to him, because as a leader, he's still sitting on that seat. So my support still goes to him. Whoever that is there tomorrow, I must support the person. So that is what we must understand. But we cannot play politics with everything. And for someone like me, I cannot play politics with anything that really matters, and that has to do with the state, because the state must move forward. On the issue of security, for those of us who are really within, who are in the state, we can actually attest to it that to some extent, we are enjoying peace. It's much better than the way it was before. This thing is not an easy task, because we do not know these people who are actually perpetrating this evil. Sometimes the only time the police get to come across those people, maybe at the point of the crime. But once the crime is done and these people goes into their various homes, into their various streets, into their various villages, you don't know who is who. So it's not an easy task, but to some extent, the security men are actually doing their best. And for the Christmas celebration in so many areas, like in my areas, I cannot just say in the whole Benin or in the whole Edo State, because I myself am not in everywhere in the state. But particularly where I am, there is no more issues of armed robbery or killing within our areas. So I don't know about other areas. So I cannot just tell you the whole Benin is calm. But if you ask about my area, I will tell you the area is calm. So the security men are actually trying, and all the time you see them patrolling all around with their patrolling van to make sure that peace is enhanced in the states.
All right. Okay. The security the particular place you are talking about, is it within your vicinity or in all Edo states?
No, I said in my own locality, in my own area.
Okay, 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 okay.
In my
That's
own
true.
area. Mm.
All
Because I
right,
might be in
let's talk about the
I might be in Ogida. I don't need to tell you upper is calm when I'm not in upper. Meanwhile, I'm in Ogida.
yes, you are right.
So I can only tell
Yes, you are
you
right.
about Ogida at very particular time, at a very particular moment, that Ogida barrack within the area, vicinity of Ogida is peaceful, is okay, is cool and calm.
Omozusi, honest. I don't understand your. Are you asking question or what? You said there is not truth in Benin. There is no truth in Benin again, or there is not truth in Benin again. Please, can you make your question right so we can understand that question? You can understand your question. The number to call in is there. If there is any question you want to ask, you can ask any question. That is why our guest is here, and he is here to answer all our questions.
It's not the time to conclude yet. It is the time for us to take responsibility. And we must do all we can. So we shouldn't conclude on any matter yet. So it's just time for us
Yes.
to take responsibility. It's time to hell out what we feel. You have the freedom. You have your own opinion and you have the right to hell it out. So don't just conclude.
Okay, that's true.
Mm,
All
mm.
right, that's true. All right, so Omozusi, I hope that one have answered your question. If you still have any other question to ask, you can easily ask. Like seriously, there was a like was it not about 4 days ago? Someone sent me a video about what is happening in along Auchi and Benin Road about this issue of Fulani herdsmen about using nets to block the road and some many other things. That is to say, some part of Edo State is secured, while some part of Edo State is not secured.
I don't think the structure of the security was organized in such form. At least the security structure is to cover the entire Edo State. So if there is any part that is not actually moving so very strong, then I think what the security needs to do is to see how they can reinforce or see how they can fortify such areas. So that's all I can say.
Okay, he said, please talk about the certificate of a thing. Like as he have earlier said, he said he is not here to play politics, but he's going to say it how it is. So this question said, he said, please please talk about the certificate issue.
This is a very serious curiosity. I did not go to the university with His Excellency Governor Obaseki, and we all must understand the level of involvement we all had as individuals during the time of campaign and election. I was motivated to support His Excellency Governor Obaseki because of what I was seeing on ground. So it doesn't mean basically I know the in and out of everything that has to do with the administration. Like as we even speak, there is no office I've been occupying before. Even now, there's no office. So I cannot really tell you the nitty-gritty of the administration. What we all just followed is just we feel we've seen a viable leader, we've seen a leader that actually want to carry everybody along. We've seen a leader that has really strategized a method that is really working. We see things really working in the state with our eyes. It's not something someone is promising you or telling you we will achieve. It's something we've seen with our eyes because we are right here in the state. So someone like even if you happen to be in our shoes, you'll be motivated to support such a leader who is so open, who is working, and you are seeing the things actually going on. So you won't blame the followers, you won't blame the supporters, because we want development in our state. So when we see people or a leader that is actually, moving towards the trend we want the leaders to go towards, So it's our interest to as well follow them, to support them, to make sure that they give us what we want in the state, so that we don't remain in that impediment, that political impediment we have been all the years. So ask for me, if you ask me about the certificate, what I will tell the entire public is, let's be patient. I think the matter was adjourned in the High Court in Abuja. So we have to be patient. For anyone saying Obaseki should come present, His Excellency Governor Obaseki should come present his certificate before the entire public, that is not right. At least the matter is already in court. So the only place he needs to present that certificate is at the High Court. And once he presents it, so it's not left for the judge to not say, yes, it's really forgery or not, or the certificate is forged or not. So that is where you and I will not get to know. Because like as for me, I've not seen a certificate before, and as a follower, there's no way you expect me to even go down deep into his certificate or his credentials.
Yes.
Because
yes,
I am not occupying any office. Yes, I'm not occupying any office to verify his certificates. So he came out because he feel he has the criteria to become the governor of the state. So I don't need to begin to question him about the certificate. But now those who actually knows about the certificate has taken the matter to the court. We have to be patient enough to know how the matter will get to end.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, because we don't have to judge from now. If we the issue of about certificate self, what I'm saying, I always say the truth. Certificate is nothing to do. If as much he can lead Edo State as he can do whatsoever Edo State people want, I don't see the essence of a certificate or
and then you are right in your statement, but allow me to dispute what you've just said. If you're talking about someone not having certificate, it's quite different from forgery. Forgery is against the law. I don't know if you understand. If it is forgery, if it is right as alleged, then that means even we ourselves, we are even being fooled as followers. I don't know if you understand.
I understand you, sir.
If you don't have certificate, it's quite different from you going to forge a certificate to get into a position, which is against the Constitution. So it's against the law, and the law must take its due course. So we must get it right. The matter is not that he has no certificate. The issue on ground is that the certificate he has, the certificate is forged. So that's the issue on ground.
All right. Okay, the certificate is forged. Yes, we cannot still conclude yet. We are not to conclude yet. They said it's forged, but is as in it has not been declared openly, that it has not been checked and said it is forged really. They are just saying it.
Yes,
that's what we are saying. Maybe when time goes on, the certificate might as it might fly out or whatever. So
no, I was trying to correct your own statement. You were saying for as much it can lead, the issue of certificate shouldn't be an issue in the state. So I tried to correct you that it's not just about certificates. Maybe it has no certificate. The issue on ground is that he forged the certificate. That is what the allegation is all about. That is what that's the bone of the contention. You understand? So now we have to wait to not get to know whether they have it right or not.
He said, tell us what. This is very strong. Like seriously, I don't really know anyway. Let's hope and see. You cannot judge. I myself cannot judge because me, I was not there at the court, and you also you've not seen the certificate. Likewise, me to know if it is forged or not. That's just it. Because there is no way we can just conclude truly he's forged or whatever. No, we really need to know. The court need to, God bless Obaseki, amen. The court really need to say if it is really forged or not, but we can't tell for now. That's just it. So, must you see honest? I hope that one has answered your question. Tomorrow tomorrow is the court day. Tomorrow is the court day, right? 29.
I have no idea about the court day, but I'm just aware of the last one, and I'm aware it was also adjourned, but I don't know about the actual day they're supposed to go back to the court. But after now, I'll get to confirm.
Okay, no problem. No, Owen, according to your question, our guest here, he's not trying to play a role of maybe he knows everything or not, or he's not. According to, immediately before he starts talking, he said he is not here to play politics. You understand? Like, seriously, he is not here to play politics. If you can listen to him very well, he said they said he forced it, but he is not in that position to go to him and said, let me see your certificate. They said he forged it. He is not here to as in to judge sidedly, or to say this one is right or this one is right. He's here to say what he know. You understand? Me, I understand him quite well, because really, even me, I did not see his certificate. You understand? It's called Dagbo certificate. He said, I love you, sister. He loves you also. You understand? He loves you and he loves everyone all over. That is why he is always here to give information. And since he has been coming on this platform, he has not given any fake information or whatever. He always hits the nail at the head and say it how it is. You understand? We are not playing politics. According to people, he is here to say what he knows, and he's not here to say Obaseki have certificate or not. You understand? He's just saying for him, he is not in the house of Obaseki, and he did not attend the same school with him. You understand? So that is just it. He's not saying he knows. I'm answering your question, Owen. So I'm trying to make everything right here. All right, sir. Continue, sir.
And
Owen,
what our people must also understand. Do we have a caller?
No, someone wrote something I was trying to read. I thought it's a question.
Okay. No, there's no need for this. You know what we must understand. What we must understand is this: as an individual, you do not have right to meet an institution to verify a particular certificate of their own students. I'm a graduate. If I work in an organization and the organization want to verify my certificate, what they will do is to, send an email to the school to send my transcript. I don't know if you get it.
Yes,
they
sir.
won't even give me my transcript. So they send it through mail to the organization. The organization then get to verify themselves that yes, what I presented before the organization is okay, is right. So that's how it goes. So now that this matter is already in High Court, what the High Court will do is just simply to send an email to the school, requesting for the transcript to know everything about the certificate. So once that goes through and it's verified, you and I will get to know. They will make it known to the public that the allegation is not true. I don't know if you get me. So that's how it goes. So as an individual, there is every possibility for you to present any certificate to me and tell me you went to so and so university. But at that particular time, I will be handicapped to verify that certificate or that result you're giving to me. So to me, I assume you have it correct.
Okay, there is a question. I don't think this question is related to where, I don't know if you can answer. He said, please, can your guest talk about the 20 bag of rice and 1 cow the governor gave to Abat?
Oh, my people, we must move our dear state forward.
Yeah.
Like as for me, I did not publicize anything given to me because I was not given anything. So if anyone has publicized the one given to them, I think the question should be directed to them.
Yes.
Because I don't know the level of involvement They both have. So the bag of rice, I didn't get a cup of rice from it.
Yes, that's what they
So
even
I
understand.
cannot
Did
waste
they
my
give you?
precious time to talk about the 20 bags of rice and
Yes,
one cow.
that's true. That's true. If is it
Okay.
devil?
He said,
Devil? I don't.
thank you. I cannot talk about this. I can talk about this. My brother, none was given to me. Oh, none. Even one cube of Maggi, none. And I'm very okay. If you come to my house, you come to visit me, you will see a lot to eat and a lot to drink. The Lord has been so faithful. So my level of involvement
Yes,
in politics is not to get anything from anybody. Now I didn't get, I'm not biased. I'm so okay. God has been so faithful.
you are right, sir. That's a very very big answer, because at least those who wants to benefit from the governor, they have they can benefit from them. Those who want to benefit, but that's not the matter. It might be
Yeah,
maybe the
because
bag of rice
and as well, everybody cannot benefit at the same time. We all
yes,
cannot
yes,
benefit at the same time. The
yes, that's
government you
true.
fight for, might not even recognize you. Remember, there was a time in Egypt, a pharaoh rose up that really favored Joseph. But there was another pharaoh who also came up again, and the people were enslaved. So it is full of miseries. So our level of involvement actually is to move our state forward. I know so many of us do not still understand it. That's why as I sit with you people today and I speak to you people today, there is nobody I have any enmity with. There is nobody I fight with. Whether it be APC or PDP, we relate at our own level. When we see, we talk, we relate. There is nobody you see me come on social media, I tear down even at this present time, because it is over. My level of involvement was just to move our dear state forward. We saw the development. We wanted it to, we needed to move on, and we decided to support it to move on. We did all we could to just uphold that particular development. So that just it all. There's no other thing attached to the involvement.
Something though I'm not deep into politics like that. Something I will also say is that I said I don't also play politics, but I'm just a blogger. I always say it on my own page. So my page is to bring up anything that is happening all over. Is to bring up anything that is happening in Nigeria, so other people can get to know and see it. You understand?
You
As
are
for me,
a good doctor now. Whatsoever affects your state affects you. So for
yes,
as much you have a platform like this, you're supposed to use it to promote your state and also solve issues in your
yes,
state. So
that's
there's
what
nothing wrong about it.
no. Why I'm saying it, even these days, sometimes I don't go to my comment section. If there is sometimes if I post a video, the way my correct viewers they attack me at the comment section, they are the great viewers. They are the best. I mean, my followers, the way they attack me at the comments, sometimes I will just be laughing. Some will even insult me. Some will say all manner of things, but I don't care, because at least commenters, they have their own right to say anything, and I appreciate them for everything. So what I want to say is that I'm not taking side. I'm not going to take side here. I just want to say it as it is. Those states have suffered a lot, and most of the governor that has been coming there, they are not doing anything. So Obaseki started from somewhere. So you don't expect him to finish everything. Edo State don spoil long. So he go still arrange wetin he go fit still do, because only him no go fit do am. He cannot do it alone. And that is why there is a development I saw recently. Is it not the Comrade show that the one that brought street light to, is it Umelu? So I was so
Mm.
happy. I was so happy, because if you said Obaseki can only do the one, as in the one that flash on his face. You understand? The one that people called his attention on. You don't. We have. It's not. We have 36 states, like, right? 30. Is it 36 or 36 local government? You don't expect him
No,
to go through
local government is 18.
18. Sorry, 18. Sorry. You don't expect him to go through all. You understand? You don't expect him to go through. He can only attend to those, I think the one that flash through him. I mean, the one that people draw his attention. The one that people draw. Many people said he's only working in Benin. No, not in Benin. You know, Shaibu is from Auchi, if I'm not wrong. Likewise, Governor Obaseki is from Benin. At least they join hands together. They might one might be working in this part, the other might be working in other parts. Where is Obaseki commissioner? Is that your question or what? He said, where is Obaseki commissioner? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm with you. As you can see, I'm silent about it because I don't know everything about his administration.
Okay. He said can you tell me how many developments Obaseki have completed in Edo State?
Development is a gradual thing. We must understand what development is all about. Development is a gradual thing. There are so many projects, so many, sophisticated projects on ground already that might not still get to be completed during his own tenure. So when another viable leader comes in, once the leader sees that, oh, this project is actually to meet so and so needs and is going to help the state a lot. So it's left for such a viable leader, to make sure such project is completed. So that's how it goes. That's how development goes.
I hope that one has answered your question.
Most of them are throwing questions at me as if I am here to defend His Excellency Governor Obaseki.
Yes, that's what I say. Many of them they might say we are playing politics or whatever.
No. You don't see, please, my people of Edo State, what we need right now is to see how we can move our state forward. Don't throw questions at me as if I know everything about this administration. Yes. I am not inside at all. The little I know, which is things I saw with my eyes, like I campaigned with Oshomo Power Plant, I campaigned with the refinery, because as at the time I went there, the work was ongoing and what I saw was so marvelous. So I was moved as a human, like, wow, so this is happening in our dear state. So I have to move along to make the people understand, say, hey, he's viable. Let's support him. Let's make him remain there for another 4 years. We believe he's going to do more greater things. So that is just it all. My level of involvement is not as a result of I know everything about him. I and His Excellency Governor Obaseki, we've never sat together for once to speak together. I don't know if you get me. So yes, I don't know everything about him. The little I know is just true development. Oh, no. Hope you can hear me.
Yes.
Yes. The little I know is just all about the development I saw with my own eyes, just like every other people. So I decided to support. I decided to let us all know that, oh, see, what is really on ground here is real. It's not just a digital work. It's not just radio or audio achievement. So let's get to believe it. It's really there. So that's just it all. And even as we speak right now, we are still on so many strategies to see how we can help him and support him to really do more greater things in the state. Because if he achieves more for us, it's for our own benefit.
Okay. He said for over 2 weeks now, no light. Me, I don't live in Nigeria. I don't know if there is light or not. Sir, is that true? He said for over 2 weeks now, there is no light.
So please pardon me. The issue has been there before he came in. I hope we know that.
Yeah.
The light issue has been there before he came in. So when he came in, the light issue in Edo State is so complicated. Let's be realistic. So that's why he brought up the initiative of this Osioma power plant in order to, to see how they can energize the industrial areas to make sure that we don't have a shortage of productivity in the state. Our people, we must learn how to take things calmly, and we must learn how to be involved. We must learn how to be involved. A lot of you are asking me questions as if I am so involved. It's not a job for me alone. You have the opportunity to be part of what we are doing. You have the right, the privilege, for as much you are the son of the soil. You're a doctor from this very land. You have right.
Sorry.
Pardon me. Someone call in. Someone call in, and my mic is having issues, so I have to use the earphone.
Okay.
So you can get involved as well, my brothers and sisters. Don't ask me questions as if I'm involved in the government. The other time, I have two things. I have been working so hard to see how I can create chance to see how I can tender few opinions I have for His Excellency Governor Obaseki. I've written them down. I just said within myself, once I get to the office, I'll tender it. If I don't get any response, I will then come to the social media to as well blow it up as well, to see if he can as well get to him, because he's a very busy leader. It's not an easy thing. I was once a leader when I was in the university. So even in that little capacity, I couldn't reach so many issues. I couldn't reach so many people. There were a lot of people that were placed on hold even before I left the office. Before I left the office. You can't believe that after 2 years I left the university, someone saw me on the street and was like, over so and so years we were there as the GOC. I fought so hard to meet with you and I couldn't. Why was it so hard? And I began to explain things. The guy was like, wow, that himself was so biased. But now that I've explained, he now understands. I said, don't worry. I pray God place you as a leader in one or two things tomorrow. You will get to understand. You understand? So if I seek for his attention today, he doesn't give it to me. It doesn't mean I should turn against him immediately. I understand what he's battling with. Look at the issue of security. Even to the level he has done, people are still saying it's not still sufficient. So that means he's still working hard to see how he can reach, the mind of the people, to reach the expectation of the people. So it's not an easy task. And while he's dealing with security, other things are coming up. Someone is blowing up something that has to do with light. So all falls upon his head, and he has to make sure that all these parts are working. So it's not an easy thing. Like as for me, I've been working so hard to see they are written on paperwork. Just two things. I have some of my youth who are into agriculture in my village, Okogbo village in Orion local government. If you get to see this youth, you'll be very, very encouraged. They decided not to just be in the city where there is nothing for them, but they decided to be in the village when it's time to cultivate. They come down to cultivate and have their own farm, in their own little capacity. So they came together and they're like, why can't we meet with His Excellency Governor Obaseki to see how he can give soft loans or grants to them, to see how they can, expand their capacity in farming, so that it will be sufficient for them to move forward as young youth. I said, fine, it is a good initiative. But if the governor does not have it as one of his plans, if he does not have provision for it, it's going to be difficult for us. That was what discouraged us. But we still intended, even as we speak, to still tender it, that no matter what, let's just try. You understand me? Let's just try. But if it's something that is existing, that His Excellency Governor Obaseki is encouraging Edo youth, once you are in your village, you are farming, is giving grants or soft loans to them to, do much better in agriculture, then it will be very easy to assess because it's already on ground. Then the second one is to also appeal to His Excellency Governor Obaseki to see how he can bring young youth to the aim of affairs. Young youth to the aim of affairs without the person being connected to one person or the other. Because if you look at the riotic system that have been created in the society, it is not His Excellency Governor Obaseki that created that riotic system. The riotic system has been there. If you look around past politicians and the present politicians, if you investigate carefully, we do not have the materials to investigate how many of them became rich. Many of them became rich before they went into politics in order to get immunity. You know, in order to get immunity, many of them got money through so many, ways that if you get to know, you will get to cry that, oh, are these the same people leading us? I don't know if you're getting me. And if you look at it today, the picture is already there in the society. And every youth wakes up and no one is talking about career. Everybody just wants to make money. Because it's only when you make money, when you say you want to come out for any position, people will get to recognize you. People will get to support you. If you are a nobody, nobody talks about you. Nobody will support you. So such is really creating more crime in the states. It's creating more crimes in the states. Now making young men not to go after clean jobs, not to go after clean careers. Only few people still deem it fit to like, no matter what is right must be done. Only few people are still going that path. But so many people are fighting so hard just to make money. After all, when you make money, you become relevant. You get into politics, you get immunity. Nobody can do you anything anymore. So we need to change all these pictures. We need to change those kind of riotic system in the state. That is how we can get it right. This is not the time for us to play politics or begin to blame each other. You can't blame the followers of Obaseki. You cannot blame the electorate. The electorate supported because they saw something going on ground. And this thing have not been on ground before. So that's just it.
Yes, I believe that now we should be thinking about how to move Edo State forward. That's just the main thing.
That's it.
That's just the main thing. To make Edo State forward, to make Edo State forward, to give a good as in to give our youth good job, electricity. That's number one. Good road. That's just it. Every asset, you are very right. That's even me, what I'm saying. Just to move Edo State forward. Once Edo State is moved forward, it will be better for everyone of us. That's just the truth.
Yes. Once the enabling environment is there, everyone can strive. Okay, look at it now. I have to off other things in my apartment in order for my solar energy to serve me in just this one room I am, in order for me to do this video. I don't know if you're getting me. So imagine I don't have that enabling environment as an individual to get such a thing in my own apartment. Then I'll be handicapped. I won't be able to have this interview. Or rather, I'll be running gen. And once I run generator, it will be so noisy.
Yes, that's true. That's true. That is still how to make Edo. Because if we say we should wait for Obaseki, he cannot do it all. There is no way he can attend to every one of us. There is no way.
Because the problem has been there before it came. See, we must take responsibilities. If we keep hoping that it's only when leaders comes in that we can have things achieved. See, Obaseki is already here now. Tomorrow he will go. Definitely. We just have some few years. He's not going to be there forever. And someone else will come. If we begin to agitate and begin to beat around the bush, the person will just be there for another 8 years and as well go. We have to make demand, credible demands, and stand by it and make sure that it works out. We ourselves will even work out the duration. Okay, at least if we say, okay, we need light now, and we get a solution to actually have light in the Edo State, and we also get to know the duration. Because what some people don't understand is also this. You just feel, oh, you need light. Or a government tells you, or somebody says, I give you light. Then you expect the person to give you light within 4 years. You should be able to calculate the duration that light will be there. You must calculate the duration. Can 4 years make that light comes? Can 8 years make that light come? So the time has come for we
as citizens to begin to think wise, because there's a way you talk. The leaders will even get to know, oh, these ones are still ignorant, and they begin to take advantage of that. It is time for us to be involved. We have engineers everywhere. Yes, that is what we are clamoring for. Youth, credible youth. If the governor today even wants us to recommend youth who are doing well, who are with great intellectual abilities, not me, many youths with great intellectual abilities in the state, they are all roaming about. They are looking for opportunities here and there. People we can just recommend without having uncle there, without having a brother in government house there. You just take the person up there because the person has this capacity. That is the only way the state can move forward. People are kidnapping, they are stealing, they turn armed robbers overnight because they know they need money, and they know once they have the money, they become relevant in the state. Today, we still have people who have issues of stealing attached to their track records, and people are clamoring for them to become leaders of the state. When things like this happen, it gives the impression that you can be anything. Once you have the money, the people will be there to support you to get to wherever you want to get to. We need to change the that kind of riotic system. We need to change the picture. We need to change that narrative. That is the only way we can have it correct.
And almost you see, you are still emphasizing, you are still targeting that one bag of rice. Maybe Obaseki gave that rice to Abba to distribute it to his ward. You understand? That's my own point of view, because you cannot just give one person 20 bags of rice and 1 cow. No, it's not done. Maybe it's just for him to give to his his ward. It's not ward 5. That's my own view, and that is what he did. That is what he did. He distributed it to his ward. So that's just it. Let's just forget about the issue of
I believe my brother.
Okay.
Pardon me. I believe this my brother stressing this thing. I can't blame him, but I want to encourage you to divert your attention. The bag of rice you're asking us about, I've told you, I don't know anything about it. Even to my own ward, nothing was distributed to us. Upatu ward, you also saw my involvement there. Nothing was distributed to us. And we were never even expecting anything from His Excellency Governor Obaseki. So, as for many who received, it is their luck.
Congratulations to them. That is it.
Thank you. So, I am not here to say, oh, they gave them, they didn't give me, or for me to now start, stressing that bag of rice or now start condemning the act. No, it is an act of giving. And in giving, for as much His Excellency Governor Obaseki is a human, he cannot reach out to everybody. He is only God. And that's why I look up to him always. God can give to everybody simultaneously, and he will still have enough in his storehouse. So that is the only one we rely on. When humans give to some people and don't give to some people, we don't get biased because they are humans. They are limited. They don't have it much. So they can't give to everybody. So please, let's leave the issue of rice or cow. That's not the pressing matters here.
Yeah, that's not the issue. About to recognize the good and integrity youth in Edo State. Obaseki will recognize, not really. Obaseki will recognize the youth that is you don't have to go through social media and begin to say something before Obaseki recognize you. He might recognize you through person or recognize you through. I'm answering this question. He said Obaseki should leave he said Abba should leave Obaseki alone. So Abba cannot tell Obaseki what to do. Obaseki is doing what he wants to do. You understand? So that does it. So if he wants to do something for Edo State, he do it rightly, not what Abat told him. Abat is still on his own. Like seriously, we know right from the beginning, Abat fought for Governor Obaseki. Even during the election, he tried. He
Mm-hmm.
stood by him. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to say it. I'm not here to
If
offend
he's
them.
if Albert is enjoying the benefit of his struggle,
Yes,
it's not of anyone to
that boy tries.
to think to
Everything
be
in diaspora, it makes us in
finding
diaspora
heart
to
on that
see
issue.
everything that is happening during the election. Obaseki,
Mm-hmm.
Abat was always on here. If Obaseki, Abat suffered during the election, I'm not here to take side. I don't play party politics. You understand? I always say it how it is. You understand? Abat suffered during the election. He always, as in, he always take the matter on here so that we in diaspora that don't know what is happening in Nigeria, we will know, we see it on here. He fought for Obaseki, even if he's enjoying it for now. I see no reason why I'll begin to castigate him, or I'll begin to say why is he enjoying it. Why all those kind of
There is something that people must understand. Every laborer is worthy of his own wages.
yes.
Mm-hmm. So even when you labor with the devil will reward you. So it's not of any man to begin to jealous who have been laboring with the devil. Albert has labored with His Excellency Governor Obaseki. If he's enjoying the fruit today, we are not supposed to be angry about it. So he got that opportunity, that background to be connected, and he was smart and he was good enough to judiciously utilize the opportunity in the direction His Excellency wants. And today is enjoying the benefit. So it will make no meaning for anyone to begin to have it as a topic everywhere. So please, I believe this is just a distraction. Let's put it aside.
No, is it the they boof me. I don't. That's your name is really causing a problem to me. I'm sorry if I'm modeling the name. They boof me. No, everybody suffered. You understand? You suffered. Even
Yes.
everyone of us that was shouting 4+4. Everybody suffered. So what we are saying is that
See, my
if
people, let's just understand this thing. Not be everybody dey close to government house. You're getting
yes,
it now. Everybody suffered, everybody labored. You know, like as for me, I told you before the election and during the election, even after the election, me and His Excellency Governor Obaseki never met. So even as
yeah,
at now, you know,
also
as a
you
leader,
tried.
he will be feeling insecure for him to just feel, oh, Sifas supported him and just invite Sifas like that. It's not done that way. But Abbott was, you know, always involved with him one-on-one. Probably he had somebody who introduced him, or probably there is a way they had connections before. He almost rely on him. He trusted in him. You know, that honesty is there. That relationship is there. So he's close to him. That is just it. And we all cannot have such relationship with His Excellency Governor Obaseki. What
Yes,
the
you are
rest of
right.
us need to enjoy, what the rest of us needs to enjoy is we keep praying for the good development to continue. Good roads, we'll be using the good road. Water, we'll be using the water. There should be light, we'll be enjoying the light. Create jobs. One of these days, we'll also be opportune to get the jobs. So that's it. That the governor did not call you to give you something from his own hand and say, take, does not mean he did not reward you or get to recognize you labored with him. No, that's not the fact. His Excellency Governor Obaseki cannot reach out to everybody. That's why he came after the victory and he began to thank everybody, which is
Openly.
very sufficient. Which is very sufficient.
I hope he has answered that question, because as I've earlier said, I said I'm not going to stay long. And moreover, we are not here to discuss about a one side. We are just saying it how it is. All right. So the issue of giving 20 bags of rice, one cow,
Pardon
one
me.
goat, that one is not as in is nothing. Is nothing about. He said Obaseki is the man of the people. He will listen to the youth because Obaseki is the man of the people. He will listen to the youth because we put him there. We are Biafran great Edo
No,
people.
no,
Okay,
Biafra.
is it Biafra?
Yes,
No, it's no. This one is not Biafra. No.
that
This
is
one is
it
not
too.
Biafra.
It's just it is. It's just that he added e at the end.
E to it.
Biafrans.
Okay.
If you add
Biafra.
s,
Okay,
if
you
you
put the
add
right
s,
S.
if you remove the e and put s there now,
Yes, so it
it's
will be Biafrans.
Biafrans.
Yes,
Uh, uh.
Biafran great Edo people great. Uh, I mean I don't know if Edo is Biafra, but I support me. I always like good thing. That's me. I like good thing. The security that the Biafran is as in trying to. I mean the Eastern security. I appreciate it because every one of us wants our own state to be protected. So we want our state to be protected. So sorry for that. So once our state to
My
be protected,
sister, there is no need to beat around the bush. This person eh, is right. Whether you like it or not, there is a land called Biafra. You understand me?
okay, okay,
Uh-huh. So for those who are also agitating to have their land back, I don't think they have anything wrong about it, provided what we are praying and hoping for is that they use the way of dialogue. There shouldn't be a second civil war. That is what we are praying for. You understanding me?
okay.
Uh-huh.
There is a land called Biafra, right? But it's not. Is it part?
Uh-huh.
What I'm saying, is it part of Edo State? Are we Biafran or is Edo State Biafra or as in they are? I mean, I don't really know because the war has
My
been
sister,
going on.
you see, you are in Europe, right? You know
Yeah,
you have rights, you have right to nationalize over there. So you never
yeah,
can tell this very person has nationalized as a Biafran. You understanding me? And
yeah.
he will have may probably have some certain people as well that have nationalized with him. So whether you truly like it or not, there are so many Edo people who are so very sure of themselves that they are Biafrans. So there's nothing wrong about it. It's not a crime.
Me, I'm always there for the right place. So any place secured,
Mm.
I will enter. Any
If
place
the
secured.
country, if the country if the country give the independence and the privilege for those who feel they don't want to be part of the country again, and if they go, it will make the both sides to begin to do more better. I think
Yes,
it's much better than being together
that's what
and
I'm
there is
saying.
this impediment and nothing is moving. You know. Mm.
If one man can single-handedly bring out security for his people, at least it's for even the benefit of Nigeria. I can say it's like because at least it will ease in some part that Fulani herdsmen are not in this part of this place. At least we will see face other place. That's just my own. Let peace reign and let there be security.
Mm.
We are still talking about security.
Mm.
If he can
Mm.
single-handedly bring security to his people, me, I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very
Mm.
happy, like seriously. Eh? So I see no reason why this one will say this one go on your
My
own.
mother,
This
my
one
mother, my mother, my mother is from the east. Huh? Right from when I was growing up, she told me about the Biafra war and all of it, even how she
yeah.
almost died, as a woman. So for me, I believe strongly there is a land called Biafra land.
Yes.
So
I had
I'm
on
not yet
the
to, I can't hide it. Uh-huh. I cannot hide it, and nobody can deny that fact. And if the same people now says they want to be on their own, I don't see anything wrong about it. All we'll just encourage them is they should try and do it with dialogue. There have been so much retrogression in all round in all the regions, so we don't need much retrogression anymore. So anything we are doing, there's a way we can achieve it with dialogue, without fight. See, if you don't want to be with somebody, you don't want to be with somebody. Nobody can force you. If you continue to peacefully agitate for it, cry for it, one day you will have it. It's just the truth. But curiosity, anxiety, out of getting it in now is what will bring about the war. But if the people continue, there is a procedure to it. So my encouragement is
network.
Continuously.
Okay. I guess this one is network.
Are you with me? Oh,
Yeah, I'm hearing. I just that we are with you. Just that the network is somehow from your side. The network is somehow from your side.
yeah, pardon me, it's a network.
He said, I love Abat for all that he did for Governor Obaseki, but you guys should advise him. Okay, we have him back. You guys should advise him not to reply to everybody that come his way, especially those people that joined him to fight for Obaseki. And that's true, but that one is aside. You understand? That one, he said, where is the security in Edo State? Because Olia quarters is not peaceful. They are stealing too
Abat
much.
is a very big man. He's a family man, so he has his own way of doing his own things. So he knows the right thing to do at every given time.
And someone said Olia. He said Edo State. He said he said please where is the security in Edo State because Olia quarters is not peaceful. They are stealing. Their stealing is too much.
What kind of stealing? Let's know because Olia is not far from Ogida. Ogida ni Mejede peaceful. Olia.
Okay. I believe this person that wrote this, I believe is in
You
Nigeria
be
because
specific.
that's true. That's true. My own question is that I was hearing they said the security that is in the Edo State that is for the is not just is not they are not going to be there forever. It's just for the meantime. As in maybe very soon. It's a robbery. Very soon they might leave. That's what I heard. I don't know how true is that.
Very soon the security will. There's no way. Even before the security leave, at least there must be stability in the present. That is in the existing security in the states. They must make sure that it's well fortified. The security has taken its own ground in such a way they can handle the matters before the ones who came to support can leave. So even though they go, it doesn't mean the armed robbers will come back again because there will be men on watch.
They said there is robbery in Olia. There's robbery in Olia.
Robbery. Is this person in Olia?
I don't really know, but I guess he's in Nigeria. He's showing his question.
Nya Olia, no bani around that Olia. I circulating numbers here. When no get general me no bani me atie. You understand now?
Maybe many people they don't know. They don't know. You might know the number, maybe, but many people they don't know about all these things. All right, that's at least we have tried for today. We've stayed like
Yes.
1 hour.
The major thing our people need to understand is to be, patient enough. The matter is already in court. We are not here to take side with what is not right. So let's be patient for the High Court to do their job. We believe they are competent enough to do their job in no fear or favor of anyone. So they should do it in the right way. So that does it all. We should stop carrying rumors here and there, not until the final verdict is given. We don't know what the matter is yet. You can't expect His Excellency Governor Obaseki to now come out and bring out certificate before you. Even though he brings out any certificate before you, how can you verify the certificate?
Okay.
You can't verify it. Yes, you cannot verify it. So that's just the thing. So we should be very careful. Yes, the reason why people do things, do fake things, is because the fake looks exactly like the original.
The original.
Like original. The only time, yes, the only time you know is fake. It's through that transcript. It's through the transcript. It's through the transcript. It's just like our currency. If you be JJC, they'll give you counter, you will not know. Only few people know what to do to really know that, oh, this is counter. And they will tell you this counter, they will give you the evidence. Maybe you excuse it, no go open to know. So let us be patient. All we need to do now is to continue praying for our dear states and make sure that we carry the state forward. CFAS, please stop praising Albert. If not, I will not watch your show again.
He's not praising him. It's just what is it? He's not
praising Albert. If you understand me, very well, I'm not praising him. Not jealous. I'm not jealous. I am this very person that if you're living your own life, I do not need to begin to encroach into it. So I'm just trying to make you all understand that even though we feel he's enjoying from the government, at least you and I also witness how we have been fighting on social media and all that. So we're just like, let's also leave him to enjoy the benefits of his struggle. So it's not like I'm praising him. Or you shouldn't even feel maybe we are very close friends. Because if we are really close friends, maybe one bag of rice will reach my hand. But even a cup no reach my hand. So why?
Okay, I hope
why I'm gonna keep my
you said
so
it's
why
not
I'm gonna keep my
defending.
for you to know.
That's true.
That's
That one you just said, that one I've covered everything. If really maybe you are close friend or maybe you are defending him, at least even one cup go for reach your hand. So that's they goof me. I hope you understand what he's trying to say. He's not trying. When he came, I understand him. When he came, the first statement he made was, he's not here to play politics, but he's here to say as it is. No one is praising Albert. He's just saying he tried during the time of election. Even me, I said, and everybody knows he tried. You understand? That's just it. So there is no issue of praising or whatever. Thank you very much, Mr. Cephas. I really, really appreciate your coming. God bless you. We love you. We want to say we love you for being
Thank you so
for us
much.
always coming around to give us what is happening in Edo State, not only in Edo State. In fact, we talk about in Nigeria. May God bless you and your household in Jesus' name. And to my viewers and our viewers, we love you. Thank you very much for always supporting this platform. May God richly bless you and also support you in every area of your life in Jesus' name. Amen. Nasi Osawa, we say, my brother, you too much. Yes, so he's a very nice man. Even there's no day. Most time you guys always see whenever he broadcasts anything on his wall, I always bring it to my platform because if he's saying anything, I always believe in him. You understand? Like seriously, he's a very nice man and he's very, very educated. So he's an educating man. He knows the right word to use and he knows the right thing to do when things are going wrong. I really appreciate you for that, for being the
Thank you so
truthful
much.
man you have. May God richly bless you and your household in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much. I love you all.
Amen.
We the Edo people are part of.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Enjoy your season.
All right, bye-bye. Ciao. Thank you very much, my amazing people. God bless you all. I hope you do you have anything to tell the viewers, the one that have been here? You can just say what to them before we go off.
So all the viewers, I want to tell you all I love you so much. You must not agree to all my opinions. So I want you to take it easy with me. I pray God continue to bless us all. Enjoy your moment. Stay cool. Don't allow anything to stress you. Don't let any matter get into your head. Just live your free life and be happy always. God is always with us.
Yes. All right. Thank you. Yes, Obaseki will get to know him. All right. Bye bye. I love you all. Thank you for always staying around. May God richly bless you all. Bye bye till I come your way again. I love you all.